I'd suggested in my last tips and tricks that I might build a little block building, but Michael at Chanwell was already onto that one, and so I've put it off a little while, but mine is going to be a little bit different. And just to give you an example, this here is from Scale Scenes or whoever it was, I can't remember, and just a simple little box, as you can see, with cardboard, and you get a workman's plate layers hut. So I'm going to make one a little bit bigger, and so before we begin on that, there's a couple of things you can do. If you've got cardboard like this from a box lying around, you can use that, even if it's just a mock-up to see how it looks, but you could use that. Now, this here is mat board, and you can get this from any framing store. Just go in and ask them if they have any scrap pieces, and it's great for modelling. Another way you can do it is with these plastic sheets. I think this was from a Wills kit, but you could use them, cut them to size, glue them together. So, you've got options there. So I think what I'll do is for simplicity's sake, I'll start lifting dimensions and I'll change it around. And you want to make sure that you've got a nice new sharp blade. Makes it so much easier when you're trying to put things together. So, there it is as it was. There's the base, the front, the back, I just sort of get it into position here. So you can see it's substantially larger and could be used as I said, a little maintenance shop, and that's the beginnings of it. So, somewhere in the up, and doesn't have to be as big as this one, but I'll make it the same, 3 feet. And this one is 4 feet. So I'll make it the same. I'll just put it in here and make that 4 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there you've got a door and a window similar to that, and you know, then you can start putting it together. And you know, you need to work out you know, about the thickness of the walls. Do you want the walls to be in the inside, the side walls to be in the inside like that, or do you want it the other way around? You have to decide before you start building it. But that's the basis of how you would go about that and put that together. So, as I said, a very sharp knife is essential. That cuts a little bit crooked, but maybe glue this together and see how it looks. So there's a mock-up of a little block house, or a little block building with a flat roof that's easy to make. And as I say, this is a mock-up. I don't think I would use it for the actual construction. I'd probably use the mat board, or use cereal box and use 2 layers to thicken it up. But you can see how easy it is to put something together quite simply. And what I'd do is I would, and maybe put the roof inside the wall, if you know what I mean. So the wall would extend up above the roof, and then you can have a drain in one corner for the water to go down. That would be a different way of doing it. Okay, so the next thing is, what do you do about the windows? Well, probably the best way to do it is build a little frame for the window. And then what you can do is, let's see if I can show you this. So in the meantime, I'm going to jump into some strapping for the steel plates. And this is how I would do it. Get some black electrician's tape, and then just take off a thin strip, and then what you can do is you can take your plates that you've already made, and you can wrap them round, and to all intents and purposes that's a steel strap. I just put another one on there just for effect. You only need a thin one. And then try and grab it. There, got it. And this is probably a better size, but it just gives you the idea of how it would look. And And you know, it looks pretty effective. Simple idea. You know, you can make it to the right size, or put a little piece of tin foil in there. But yeah, or put a tin foil on the top to make it look as if it's got a metal clasp thing. But yeah, that works. Or you can use thread or whatever else you want to use. So that's another little idea to help you get those plates done, like so. Okay, so for the windows, once again, this is just one way to do it. There's an old plastic cap from some food container, and I cut a piece out. It's larger than what's required, and I'll cut it down to size, so it's about there. Let's just cut this and then cut it the other way, so it's about that. Okay, so there's a piece of window. It's sort of greyed out, but that's okay. And then what you can do is, if you've got to put the munions, I think they're called, if you've got to put them in, all you do is you cut thin pieces of your electrical tape, and you know, you can get in frame here. Am I in frame? Yeah, I'm just about in frame. I'm running out of battery power, but and so you get the idea of, you know, there's your, there, you get the idea. And so when I stick it in there, I mean, that's not perfect, but you know, that's how it would work. So there's a million little things you can do, and that's just an idea of how you might want to mock up a little flat roof building and drop it into your layout and see where it might fit, and you know, to your own design. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, remember to give me the big thumbs up. You know how it works. And we'll see you next time at Partickhill Station, but drop me a note, tell me what you think, and if you've made any yourself, post them. Bye for now.